Hi, we're back. I kind of screwed up though. I had a conference call I had to take care of, and so bread went in the oven, so you didn't get to see that part. And it's been in there about 35 minutes right now, and we'll be taking it out soon. We'll make another video. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make some little pans of rolls, and I usually use this size. It's a 9-inch cake pan. I can get 12 rolls in here usually, but I need several different houses this time. So instead of doing that, I have these little paper things that they're supposed to be for brioche, but I'm going to use them. I sprayed them, and I'm going to put them in the oven with rolls in them, and they'll hold about 8 or 9 rolls, I'm thinking. So what I'm going to do is just loaf out some little dinner rolls for people. I'm going to get rid of this air again in the dough and just turn it over. And I try to pinch off a pretty nice little roll. You can put it on the scale if you want and see what they are. 1 ounce, 1.5, 2 ounces is plenty for a roll. This is just 2 ounces, just like that. It's gonna, and you can do them like this. This is how my mother did it. She and my grandma. Okay. If you wanted to do it a little more professionally, yeah, put them here. Just take your fingers and make sure they're on the counter. Then you can just roll them like this and put them in there. So I'm hoping that that makes them a little flatter. Mine are a little more raised. It just doesn't matter how you want to do it. These are like little tiny loaves of bread in there. And I'm hoping that they'll come out and they'll be, I've never used these paper things, so I don't know how it's going to be. But you kind of just use what you have. And these will have to raise about 45 minutes too. And then I'll put them in the oven. A little sticky there. Get a little flour in your hands if it gets sticky. I try to get them almost the same size, but some of them might be a little smaller, a little bigger. Put them in there. What I've got, 6. This is only going to hold 7 little rolls, but that's enough for a family of 2. That's not gonna, it's too much. There. And this might not work, but we'll try it and see what happens. I was hoping that they would be that I could get 9 in there, but anyway. This gets sticky. Just put a little flour on it. You can do them like this. I've seen bakers that can do one in both hands, so it doesn't take as long. If you watch Michael Simon or any of those people on Bobby Flay, they all kind of have their own rhythm to do this stuff. But you have to remember that I'm not a trained cook. I just learned from my mom and my grandma and other people, and I've just done it a long time. I have cooked for a lot of people. Once I made lunch for 250 people out of a mechanic's shed up at the airport, and fed all those people in an afternoon. So it's kind of, you just keep doing what you have and try to do the best you can. And feeding your family, you can do it pretty easily on not too much money. Really all this is just rolling and tucking. It'll be a nice surprise, I'm hoping, for some of our neighbors. We have several neighbors in this little street that are living in the RV court across the street from us, so maybe this might be nice for them tomorrow. I'm going to do the same thing here I did before. I'm going to loaf these out. I'm going to cover them up. I'm going to let them raise 45 minutes, and then I'll put them in the oven. And these probably won't take long to cook. They're not like a loaf of bread. They're not dense like bread. So they're probably going to take maybe 25, 30 minutes instead of 45. I don't know how quick they'll cook in this paper pan, because I've never used them before. I've had these about a year. I thought they'd make cute loaves of bread. I got them either on Amazon or, I don't know, maybe a restaurant supply place, but I think it was on Amazon. Some of this stuff is expensive and I don't use it often, only if I have kind of a special occasion. I get by pretty much with what I have here at the house and what I can do. It gets a little sticky at this point because this oatmeal dough has quite a bit of sugar in it. So there's 3 of those. I think I'll do one more. I think I can get 4 pans on here. Oh, maybe not, maybe only 3. So that's where I'm gonna end with this bunch, because I only like to put so much in the oven. So I'm going to cover these up like I did the others, and then pretty soon we'll come back and I'll show you how to pull bread out of the oven. Okay, thanks for your time. See you in a little. Bye-bye.